Andrew Tate, a content creator who used to be a kickboxer. Seems innocent enough, right?
Women should clean up.
What's that, Tate? Can you repeat that for me, please?
Should women clean up? Women should clean up unprompted.
Thank you for describing it in more detail, because I really needed that. So, there's not many words I can describe Andrew Tate in, apart from one big one: cunt.
I will not have nerds as children. I refuse to have a nerd carry the name Tate. If my son is a nerd, one of us has to die, him or me, and I'll challenge him to mortal combat.
Jesus Christ.
Right. Oh, fuck. I better not show him this then, otherwise I might get stabbed. You know, I can respect a man who cares more about if their child is a geek or a nerd, rather than caring about their own health.
I'm not anti-gay. I'm not anti-transgender.
You just know what's gonna happen when you say that. It's like saying, I'm not racist, but it never ends in anything good.
I'm not anti any of these things. What I am anti is propagating your worldview on other people's children.
Andrew, that's why you've started your platform to spread your views onto young, impressionable children. I can see why you've done it now. Look, apart from being a walking, talking contradiction and a bald cunt, there can be nothing else wrong with this guy, okay? He's just got some silly views on the internet. He was busted and had his home raided for suspected human trafficking. Look, I guess his opinions and nothing else can be that bad, right?
And I explain my 5 reasons. One of them is the Me Too era. They go, oh, well, you're a rapist. I say, no, I'm not a rapist. But I like the idea of being able to just say to do what I want. I like being free. And if you're a man living in England or Germany or America or any of the Western world right now, you've decided to live in a country where any woman, any ex, any bitch who works at Greg's who you bought a pasty from, at some point in the future can destroy your life. This Me Too era has not protected women. It's just destroyed the safety of men.
I'm sorry, but this clip speaks for its fucking self. I also saw this photo on Twitter of a recent iNabber video talking about Andrew Tate, and it got me so fucking disturbed because the headlines in this are just fucking bizarre, and it's the fact young, impressionable people look up to this man and think this is acceptable. Been involved in so much shit that would just be deemed by any other creator as fucking unimaginable. But people still look up to this guy and give him a platform.
Imagine one day you're sitting in Paris, you're sitting there having a fucking coffee, and terrorists roll through with AKs, and the person next to you has their brains blown out. You're gonna stand there and be like, waiting to die like a motherfucker. I'm gonna be like, bang, oh, I've seen that before. Okay, boom, boom, duck and dive and take one terrorist out next, get the AK, go Rambo.
Yes, you know, because I'm definitely going to be in this situation. I'm going to just watch a person that I've probably loved dearly be blown in the head, you know? I'm going to punch a terrorist, beat all the terrorists, and shoot them with their own AKs. Like, that ain't fucking happening, is it? You're going up against fucking terrorists. What is this fucking advice?
Take out all of fucking Pakistan with a Jeep. I don't play games. So I desensitize myself to these things so that if I ever see them in real life, they do not scare me.
So his message to young children is, go watch people's heads being blown off, because if you're ever in that situation, then you can not be afraid. It just seems like such weird advice to me, because even if you've seen it on your phone, you haven't seen it in real life, you've never been in that situation. It's completely different.
I'm 100% gonna have kids, and I can't wait to raise them the same way I was raised, with nothing. Absolute zero is the most important lesson you can give a child. They don't need fancy toys, they don't need expensive things. People say, oh, kids are so expensive. Well, yeah, they can be. My kid doesn't need designer clothes, he doesn't need nothing. He can have just a t-shirt, sit there, be good. If you're bored, do some push-ups.
Look, I'm not saying you have to overspend on your child or spend a lot of money on your child at all. All I'm saying is surely you would want to give your child a childhood that you just did not have. Something with money, something where you can go and have good times, not literally raising it in poverty while you're driving around in your hundreds of $1,000s worth car.
I mean, if you're a really good friend, no, not even if you're a friend. If you're my friend, you just can't be a pussy. Well, I had a heart attack. Get the fuck up.
Damn it, why do they not give that advice at school? If your friend has a heart attack, just tell him to get up. I just generally wanted to come on here and create a short video talking about my opinion on this guy. Because yes, he's been talked about a little bit. I don't think he's been really covered widely. But I just wanted to give and voice my opinions. Because he is targeting to people like me. Targeting small, impressionable children. And I just think it's absolutely fucking disgusting, his point of views. I think he's a fucking psycho, and the world would be better if he was probably 6 foot under with a fucking dog pissing on his grave. Speaking of graves, what did he say about his dad's one?
When I first started making my money and my dad was still alive, the first thing I did with my money, the first thing I did was retire my mom. It was the first thing I did. I said, how much do you get paid? She told me. I said, I tripled it. And I'll work. So I retired my mom, and I had to make the choice whether I stay there and focus on the business or go to my dad's funeral. And I remember my dad's lessons. My dad would have been furious if I fucked up the financial stability of the family and of my mother and of my brother to just go to his funeral. My dad knew I loved it. And from what he taught me, he's a chess player. He's a logical man, right? Get your business running, then come to the grave, do it that way. So, of course I would have rather, if I could give all this up now to get my dad back, of course I would. But I can't.
When your dad said to you that you should be successful in your business, I don't think he meant that you should skip out on his funeral to be successful. But no, thank you for watching today's video. Again, like I said, I just wanted to cover this fucking waste of semen. It's just weird. He's a fucking weirdo who, at the base level surface of it, seems like he's just got really fucking horrible takes on things. But he's just messed up as fuck. There's nothing redeeming about this guy at all.